Single leg deadlift. Now, not only did I write the description, I actually invented the exercise. I call it a king deadlift. Of course, anyone who's wanting to use the description and the exercise and distance it from myself coincidentally drops that word king. So I would typically say this is a single leg bent knee deadlift. Stand on one leg, brackets, starting with the weak side, inner brackets, and bend the other leg up until the lower leg is parallel to the ground. Hands on hips or by the side. The aim is to bend the knee of the supporting leg until the knee, big space in there, isn't there, of the non-supporting leg is brushing the ground. In reality, you may have to settle for a shorter range. Brackets, you'll understand why. I say this as soon as you do the workout. Inner brackets, if this is the case, I expect it will be looked to increase the range from workout to workout. Next paragraph, you're allowed to you're allowed to flex, brackets, bend, inner brackets, forward at the waist as much as you want. Doing so will increase the gluteal movement. Keep the working knee aligned neutrally throughout the movement. No warm-up set needed. When you can do more than 15 to 20 reps, uppercase, full range, look to hold dumbbells in the hand. Described it many more times. Oops, what have we got here? This is a single leg bent knee deadlift. Stand on one leg, brackets, starting with the weak side, inner brackets, and bend the other leg up until the lower leg is parallel to the ground. Hands and hips on by the side. The aim is to bend the knee of the supporting leg until the knee, what have we got here? The same space of the non-supporting leg is brushing the ground. In reality, you may have to settle for a shorter range. Brackets, you'll understand why. I say this as soon as you do this workout. Now, keep in mind that the person saying I here is not me, but it is WordPerfect. It is somebody else claiming copyright. In reality, you may have to settle for a shorter range. You'll understand why I say this as soon as you do the workout. End of brackets. If this is the case, and I expect it will be, look to increase the range from working to workout. You are allowed, second paragraph, to flex, brackets, bend, inner brackets, forward at the waist as much as you want, and doing so will increase the gluteal involvement. Keep the working knee aligned neutrally throughout the movement. No warm-up set needed. When you can do more than 15 to 20 reps, full range uppercase, look to hold dumbbells in the hand. 100% verbatim. And again, the only change here was the change of the words here. Remove the word king, can't have that. Use the text, but remove the word. Third, 100%, two-paragraph verbatim copy in a 2004 publication. And again, 2005 publication. 2009, you can still see the bones. Paraphrased by the mainstream publisher. Single leg, stiff-legged deadlift. Another one of my innovations. So you imagine I'm very familiar with the descriptions. What do I say? Stand on one leg. Keep the other foot off the ground, but roughly parallel with the leg doing the supporting. Bend the knee of the support leg and your weight slightly, blah, 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 blah. It's two paragraphs. The first time you do this, you may find you are touching down, or done actually, you are touching done with the non-supporting leg. Look, a typo. Non-supporting foot regularly to avoid falling over. This is okay, but in later we're going to try to minimise this. When you have mastered this exercise, touching off the ground by the non-supporting leg means terminate the set. This is your challenge. Oh, what have we got here? Stand on one leg, have the other foot off the ground, but keep it roughly parallel with the leg doing the supporting. Bend the knee slightly, but that knee angle should not change during the exercise. Get a partner to watch for this. It will be tempting to do so. Now bend at the waist, allowing the back to round and reach slide towards the floor. If your range allows, touch the floor with the fingertips and return to the starting position. The first time you do this, you may find you are touching done. Oh, look, even the same incorrect word with the non-supporting foot regularly to avoid falling over. This is okay, but in later workouts, try to minimise this. When you have mastered this exercise, oh, look at these gaps. Identical. Touching of the ground by the non-supporting leg means terminate the set. This is your challenge. And again, in 2005, simply abbreviated, but no original edition. 2009. Okay, stiff leg medium grip deadlift. As you can see, I write about it many times, many times. And what have we got here? Let's go back. This is take a medium grip. About shoulder width in brackets and commence in a standing position. Lower the bar down by bending the hips, not at the knees. In the start, the knees should be slightly bent and remain exactly at that angle during the lift. Stiff-legged deadlift. Take a medium grip. Brackets about shoulder width, enter brackets and commence in a standing position. Lower the bar down by bending at the hips, not at the knees. In the start, the knees should be slightly bent and remain exactly at the joint angle during the lift. Oh, what have we got here? Again, 2004. Just one line added. That same line added again in 2005. Apart from that, it's word perfect. 2006, mainstream publication, the bones are still there. 2009, the bones are still there, but the last two being mainstream publishers who should have known better. Romanian deadlift. Stiff-legged deadlift, wide grip. Wrote about it many times. Oh, what have we got here? 2006. Paraphrased.